slave, meaning I am a slave to you. I worship you. I ask you. I have hope in you. I call on you. I depend on you. I turn to you. And it can also mean I am a servant to you. I am ready to serve you. I am humble and lowly to you. You are the one who created me. You are the one who originated me from nothing. And you created me after I was nothing, basically. And you are the one who's in control of all of my affairs. Then you say, Ibn Abdika, Ibn Amatik. I am the servant, I am your servant, and my father. And all the fathers up to Adam, all of them are servants to you. You are the one who created them. And my mother, and all of the mothers up to Hawa, all of them are female servants to you. You are the one who originated them. So I am your slave, I am your servant. I'm a slave to you. I turn to you. I ask you. I depend on you. I put all of my affairs. You are the one in charge of them. This is the first foundation. تحقيق العبودية لله. Actualizing ubudiyya, being a servant, servitude to Allah. The second foundation is believing in the decree of Allah. قضاء الله وقدر. Believing in the pre-decree of Allah. That what Allah wants and wills, that is what is going to happen. And what Allah does not wish to happen or will to happen, will never happen. This is why you say, ناصيتي بيدك, my forelock is in your hands. ماضٍ في حكمك, your judgment is passing on me. عدل في قضاؤك, your decree is just on me. It's just, it's never oppressive. And this is belief in the qada and qadar, the pre-decree of Allah. And that all of the affairs are by the decree of Allah. Now, when you say, my forelock is in your hands, the forelock is the top of the front of the head. The top of the head is the nasiyah. Everybody's nasiyah is in the hands of Allah. Allah controls them however He wants. And He judges on them however He wills. As Allah says in Surah Hud, ما من دابة إلا هو آخذ بناصيتها إن ربي على صراط مستقيم. Allah says Surah Hud, number 56. There's not a moving creature, but he has the grasp of his forelock. Verily my Lord is in a straight path. So the forelocks of all of the servants are in the hands of Allah, are in the hand of Allah. He controls them however He wants, and He decrees on them however He wills. He gives this one life, He makes this one die. He makes this one rich, He makes this one poor. He gives this one might, and He lowers and humiliates this one. He gives this one sickness, He treats this one, or cures this one. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Surah Al Imran, number 26, قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْكِ تُؤْتِ الْمُلْكَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتَنْزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُعِزُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْكِ تُؤْتِ الْمُلْكَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتَنْزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُعِزُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ بِيَدِكَ الْخَيْرُ إِنَّكَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. Say, O Allah, possessor of the kingdom, you give the kingdom to whoever you will, and you take the kingdom from whoever you will. You endue with honor whoever you will, and you humiliate whoever you will. In your hand is the good. Verily you are able to do all things. So Allah has commanded, so the command that everything is in Allah's hands, before and after. Alaikum salam. And everything happens by the will of Allah, the pre-decree of Allah. What Allah wants will happen, or does not want will not happen. And this is from the greatest things which will make your stress and your anxiety and your grief to go away. Which is what? Belief in the pre-decree of Allah. That is why Allah said, مَا أَصَابَ مُصِيبَةٍ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ وَمَنْ يُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ يَهْدِ قَلْبَهُ. There's no calamity, there's no hardship which falls except by the permission of Allah. And the one who believes in Allah, Allah will guide his heart. قال بعض السلف, some of the Salaf said, والعبد المؤمن تصيبه المصيبة فيعلم أنها من عند الله فيرضى ويسلم. This ayah says, there's no calamity which strikes except that it is by the permission of Allah, the decree of Allah. And the one who believes in Allah, Allah will guide his heart. Some of the Salaf say, interpreting this ayah, it is the believing slave. A hardship touches him, a calamity falls him, and he knows it is only from Allah. So he surrenders and is pleased with it. And thus, belief in the Qadr, it has a great effect and a blessed effect on the servant in bringing happiness to his soul and bringing tranquility to his heart. That is why the Prophet ﷺ said, عَجَبًا لِأَمْرِ الْمُؤْمِنِ, amazing is the matter of the believer. إِنَّ أَمْرَهُ كُلُّهُ خَيْرٌ or كُلَّهُ خَيْرٌ. His matter, all of them is good. وَلَيْسَ ذَلِكَ لِأَحَدٍ إِلَّا لِمُؤْمِنٍ. And this is only for the real believer, the mu'min. إِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ سَرَّاءُ شَكَرٌ فَكَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُ. When he is happy, it is a time of happiness, he is thankful to Allah, so this is good for him. وَإِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ ضَرَّاءُ صَبَرَ فَكَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُ. When if a hardship, something which is not so good, touches him, he is patient and also is good for him. This is inside Muslim. So the believer, in terms of ease and happiness, he knows that this is from a ni'mah, favor from Allah. And so he is thankful to Allah. And in terms of hardship and difficulties, he knows this is a calamity by the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that whatever Allah wants will happen, whatever does not want will not happen. So he is patient. So he is always in a ni'mah. He gets the reward of the shakirin, those who are thankful. And in terms of calamity, he gets the reward of the sabirin, those who are patient. And this is only for the believer. This is only for the believer. Inshallah, we'll continue after the salah, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.